Okay, this is Ogi Baba, Ana Chingada. In Spanish, Ogi Baba, get out of here. That's what I mean by Ana Chingada. Let me start by saying good evening, good morning. Thank you everyone for watching my video. I'm going to just put I'm going to be talking about three things today. I will talk about my book. I will also talk about Brownie Igbobu, and I will also talk about the executive order about the homelessness in America. And I will also talk about how this guy, Brownie Igbobu, resonates with me. But let me start by starting to make that point, how Igbobu Brownie resonates with me. He left Nigeria to Canada. And when he got there, somebody was asking him, is your career going to die? Okay. Which means he must have been seen as somebody who was living large in Nigeria. Remember that is different from 99.99% of the people who are currently in Canada that have bachelor's degree, and then they apply for their degree, and the Canadian government brought them in because they felt that they would be able to help the social security system. They'll be able to pay social security, and their aging population, so that they'll be able to make good. That's why Canada is bringing them in. But in his own case, what is different from him is that he himself has a career in acting. So that's why they were asking him, is he going to die? Your career going to die? But then, his career did not die, and he's doing good right now. No, when I left Nigeria, I was living life like him. And people ask me that question, why are you living when you are living so loud? Because I was pained by the system. He was pained by this. He saw the disadvantage in the system, that he cannot be able to bridge that gap. So that's why he left. That's the reason why I left. Then he now started working hard. Now he's connected to the Hollywood people there. When I got to America, I started working hard, and I thought I was able to bag 3 more degrees. But I did not game the system per se. So when my caregivers saw that I was very altruistic, I was always giving, they said, okay, if Uncle wants to come back, all of us will put money together to bring him back. If they didn't bring me back, I was going to be able to still do it and come back anyway, because the only thing I had when I was there was books. I had about 3,500 volume of books, the one I used for 3 universities when I was back there, and I just left them and I came back. I wouldn't have been able to bring myself back and start staying with my dad's house. But the flag in my people's head was, hey, he should have gamed the system there. He should have gamed the system. Should have gamed the system the way Ashewaju gamed America. That he didn't game the system. When he comes back into the system here, when I started asking, said, if you guys say you're going to bring me back, I'm going to need help. And they said, no, we just want you to live for the rest of your life. We'll support you. We'll give you a house. We'll give you a car. We'll give you a driver. We'll feed you. We'll do all this. And they're doing that. So I told them, no, I still have a lot of fuel in me, a lot of firepower. And that's what I did. And I've turned that firepower to where, after a year, I have now had my second book, which I'm now going to be selling, which I think that's only what matters. So long as I'm selling, book, then everything remains very, very secondary, because when I'm selling the book, they don't have to carry me no more, because there's always a stop. There's always a start and stop in everything. And one of the start points even came in like that a month ago, and I didn't. It came in. That was, matter of fact, my own beginning of where I was going to start going forward. That was when the start point came in, and I was so glad. And then my book is what I want guys need help with, and I'm going to put the book by telling you that it is https://seller.com/01335127113. I put it in the title of yesterday video. I'm going to put it in the title again today, and I'll continue to put it in there until such a time when I would have been able to get this book where we can put it in the hands of secondary school and the universities in Nigeria, like where things fall apart became. Let me bounce forward to the second topic, which is the one connected to the homelessness executive order that was written yesterday. 2 days ago, I said that Nigeria and America was not in any way different. Okay, that there's homelessness in Nigeria, in America, and there's homelessness. There is, I haven't been so much out there in Nigeria to see homelessness, but I do know that there's a Majura system here, and there's a lot of poverty people are suffering here. I'm suffering on $2 a day. Okay. Trump wrote the executive order, and I want to tie it into Putin, Elon Musk, Benjamin Netanyahu, Trump. I want to tie the whole thing together and tie it into Nigerian administration together. Because if they are all one and the same thing, then they are all doing the same thing. What they're doing is that they hate the mixers, which is in the middle there. There's what you call an extreme 0.00009 to the right and 0.001 to the left. The 99.99% in the middle there, they just hate them. They are weaponizing poverty in Nigeria, just like they are weaponizing poverty in America. Okay. I already mentioned names there. Asiwaju is part of it. Putin is there. Trump is there. Elon Musk is there. Bibi is there. I want to tie everything to what you call Hitler. Okay. Hitler had hate in his heart. And I believe all those people I just mentioned a while ago who are teaching on women, community of color, and youth have hate in their heart. Because they are only interested in those of their family. Somebody just said that the budget for women, the budget for the president's wife in Nigeria is bigger than some ministry. The money that is given to Asiwaju's wife is to Spain is bigger to some ministry. So, how do I tie it together? One, we now know that the Jewish who went to the gas chamber were done in because they did not have blonde and blue eye. They were not blonde and blue eye. So they were off color, but they were off color in the sense that they were Jewish. And I hate on the fact that those people were more smarter than the people from the Caucasus Mountain. They decided to say, I'm going to eliminate them. And 6 million of them got eliminated. I hate he has for them is what that single-handedness is my problem there. He was that powerful, but he was done in on the long run. And Shatima was talking about how, what's his name? Gaddafi was done in, how Saddam Hussein was done in by his own people. I don't think those are the people that did it in. The people that did it in were people of, the Caucasians was the one that did those people in because they didn't like people who doesn't look like them. Shatima should have said that, but he didn't say that, but I think he's trying to dodge the bullet there. But let me quickly go back to another point there is that the executive order about the homelessness is as a result of the fact that Trump wants America the beautiful. He said he talked to the mayor and he told the mayor where this homelessness is not working, that a lot of billionaires, a lot of trillionaires are coming to come and do business with him in Washington, D.C. When they see those encampment, 10 cities and all that, it's making everything look bad, and as such, he has to ask the transportation secretary, the general, the FDA, those people in charge to make sure that any city who supports homelessness will be done in. We know people already, there was rumor where exactly what he's doing now. When he used to be, when he's in New York and he's in his tower and see a black person on the front of the cashier or the front desk, he got mad that I don't want white people to be counting my money. Doesn't want white people to be at the front desk. Why? He doesn't want the white people to see black people in the front desk. We already know too that allegedly we know that Elon Musk was sued by some people who said that when he's visiting a store, he doesn't want black people in his periphery. I'm going to stop there by saying that the article, which I want, in case you don't want to go start reading it, what you're going to be able to get out of it is, and this is how I'm going to close this thing off by saying that this guy, which I talked about at the very beginning, Brownie Igbo Kwi, did make some impression in me that I feel if I don't talk about that, I may be doing some injustice. He said that life would test one, people would doubt one, and path might twist, but dream would still come true when one stay rooted in one's passion. He said, never to let anyone write your story because that journey might shift location, but their purpose could never change. That, the only reason it's kind of hit home is because, like I said, I left Nigeria to the US, living large. When I got there, I doubled down and I became successful after 40 years, and I'm back into the system. I did not establish any home base over there. So since I did not establish any home base and I'm back into the system now, I brought tons of money in and I brought zero out. So so the people that bundled me back in had this feeling that, hey, if you did not game the system, then I'd come up with a bundle, live large when you're coming out. Maybe you made a mistake. The people who bundle me out, who are in the United, who are at the belly of the beast there, may have thought about that before coming into the system. But as soon as they got there and decided seeing the way the system are working, when they were bundling me out, they were giving me hands up because they feel that for me not to have done what they have done, is laudable. And so when I got back into the airspace, coming in with a zero, the people who were inside the system here, or just one person, or those who were in the system here felt that, hey, I may be a loser because I don't have no money, I have no car, I don't have no girlfriend and all that. When I come back into the system, I may not. Then what are you coming to come and show for? So what that guy said was that, what he said there cannot resonate with me, because I am saying that right up in my face, I wanted to go into sunrise. But they said they were not going to support my sunrise. The meeting with their decision was very good, because on the long run, they had what you call money put aside that it wasn't even on top of my head. The bounty wasn't on my head. It went into real estate, a place where I have like 5 bedrooms that I'm living in. So the little stipend that was given to me was what I was using to ride my sunset. And I'm glad I did that, because after a year, I'm getting ready to start selling books. And the book is what I think you will be able to make some money out of. But that's why I was giving you that https://selaro.com/0133512713. If you put that in, if you are happy with my book, the first book, which is God to Goddess, it's already on Amazon, you can get that. The money that's going into it it's just sitting there in America. I'm not even tapped into that money yet. Then the one now is going to be coming in, and I'm not going to put it on Amazon, because Amazon will take you another 6 months to even write you your first check. They didn't write me my first check there, because before they started writing the check, I'm already back into Nigeria, and they went into an account that I can't even access, because it's an online banking. So I think I've covered the 2 areas, and I think I've done less than what timing I think I should be putting into it. Thank you. Like I said, my name is Ogiesoba. Last name is Idada. I am with the Zenith Bank, and if you are interested in sending me some tokens, go for it. It's 4235887027. My phone number is 212347033627981. My email is azimikoko5@gmail.com. Thank you. I need a lot of likes. I need a lot of subscribing, and I need you to, when you are on my website, remember that I am not TikTok, I am not chat, all those 1 minute, 2 minutes. I am giving you content that I think would enrich your life, to make women, community of color, youth, and Nigeria to become better during our lifetime. Thank you so much.